Guys, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, especially if you love mixed martial arts as much as I do. I just saw where Dana White has confirmed that Jon Jones will be back. He's coming back at UFC 285 to fight Ciryl Gane for the undisputed vacant heavyweight championship of the world. I am happy, but I'm also sad because I'm a Jon Jones fan. I'm happy that he's coming back. I'm happy he's finally going to fight at heavyweight. He's finally getting what he deserves, a shot at the title. But this is a bad fight for him. This really is. Look, and you look in. Let's ignore the fact that he's coming back. This guy hasn't fought in 3 years, and his last two fights were against guys that either aren't with the UFC anymore or haven't won a fight since they fought Jon Jones. And that's not disrespect to Thiago Santos or Dominic Reyes, but that's just what it is. And he barely beat those guys. And now he's coming off a 3-year layoff. And on top of that, he's fighting at heavyweight for the first time. Y'all already know, if you watch my channel, if you watch my content, for the last few years, I've talked about how Jon Jones would be at a disadvantage fighting at heavyweight because he's never fought there before. I've already picked Stipe to beat Jon Jones if he would have fought him. I've picked Francis to beat him. And even though stylistically Jon Jones is a good grappler, he can wrestle and control the fight with his wrestling. He did all that at light heavyweight. He's not doing that at heavyweight. He's not doing that with a guy like Ciryl Gane, who is a killer, a monster at heavyweight, who's such an elite striker, and he's hard to hit. I know Francis beat him with bad legs and everything, but Francis Ngannou had already trained with him, so he already knew about him pretty well, and he probably knew how to beat him anyway. He probably would have won the fight standing. All right? And even though, remember, Francis is a natural heavyweight. Jon Jones technically is a heavyweight. He's never fought at heavyweight. So I do believe that's a big disadvantage for Jon Jones. I don't think he's going to be able to overcome that in his very first fight for the heavyweight title. I think that's going to be too much for him to deal with. And I think Ciryl Gane, stylistically, his striking is so good, it's going to be hard for Jon Jones to stand with him because Ciryl doesn't get hit. And Ciryl usually does most of the hitting. I know Francis had the bad knees or whatnot, but you can say what you want, but in reality, if that fight had been standing for 5 rounds, we'd have a new heavyweight champion a year ago. Okay? Even if Francis was healthy, I don't think he would have beat him standing up. He'd have to do what he did and take him down. Ciryl, I think, is going to learn from that. He's going to prepare himself better to stop Jon Jones from taking it down. He's going to keep the fight standing. He's going to get the better of it. I think Ciryl Gane will just be too much strategic-wise and will shock the world and will be the next heavyweight champion. Unanimous decision victory, Ciryl Gane.